So remember that time I said I'd make a video every week? And then I made one video and it was like a month ago? Well, it turned out to be a busy month. A big month. Or a, nano month, huh? I did NaNoWriMo this month, which is basically a challenge to write a novel, at least the first draft of one, in a month. Which at first seems like impossible until you get started, and then it seems easy. That is until you actually like get into it, and you find out why it's called a challenge. So I decided to make a video about NaNoWriMo and big challenges like this to sort of get back into the swing of things. Number one, these majorly consuming projects aren't actually all that time consuming. I mean, when you think about it, writing 2,000 words doesn't take that much time. And if you do that every day, you'll finish really early. But that brings me to number two. Not that much time can actually be a lot of time. But November is a time filled with the joy of family and Thanksgiving and the absolute terror of final projects, papers, and presentations, penguins, pizza. So much so that an hour of time becomes more valuable because you translate it into an hour of getting things done, or hanging out with friends, or an hour of sleeping. Which is why between the last class of the day and when your teacher wants your project emailed to him at midnight, finding an hour can be really hard. I mean, I had books to read. Writing one was sometimes hard to fit into my schedule. Number three, 2,000 words would be very easy if it were at all possible for anyone to have any sort of constant output. I mean, forget about all the fancy, shiny things that can distract you on the internet. Just thinking of things to type and then typing them is a step-by-step process. I mean, some people can write like an assembly line and just keep going and going, but most people can't. And once you've done it, once you've written for 10 days or 15 days or 20 days, that last stretch becomes really hard. Like, I almost thought writer's block was a myth until last year when I tried NaNoWriMo, and I got to 25,000 words and couldn't keep going. I mean, if I could just type words, sure, but coming up with a story, it's a bit harder. But number four, this year I did it, 50,000 words. It wasn't easy and involved both days of pecking out thousands and thousands of words and days of just not finding the time, but I did it. And don't get me wrong, it was fun. I learned quite a bit, but it was a lot of work. Overall though, really great experience. And of course November also did involve doing things I thoroughly enjoyed, like hanging out with friends, or including this, which I have video of, which was really fun, and it was when I met Wheezy Waiter and the rest of Driftless Pony Club. Take a look. I mean, I had books to read. Writing one, oof, yuck. Oh, wango dango, poopity doopity. Yes. I mean, I had books to read, yeah? Hey, I mean, I had books to read. I couldn't be wasting my time with all this rubbish. Hey, was that all that? I mean, I had books to read.